Guys, I get asked a lot, how do I make my letting agents work for me? So, on my social media platform, I have always shared a few of the agents that I work with nationwide. So, Winkworth, Chancellors, Martin Co, and many others nationwide that has worked with me throughout the deals in 2018 and 2019. And moving into 2020, it actually has been even better because I can use them as a reference all the time. And now I get asked saying, Piers, actually, how do you use them though? You know, what makes them do this for you? I'm going to share in this video a few of my tips that I use and that you guys can do it as well. And if you've worked with the letting agents before, please make sure you do this. And I trust me when I say this, that they will work for you and they will happily give you referencing anytime, any day. And whenever you're working with a new letting agent or when you're approaching new letting agents, this will be your icebreaker because you can tell them that you've worked with such a, you know, a big brand, a big letting agent in the country that they've trusted you to work with service accommodation. So let's get into the video. I'm going to share you probably 4 tips that I normally do. Let me know what you guys think. Comment down below. If you guys have any other tricks that you guys use, do let me know as well. We're going to move into my first kind of what I do for a letting agent to really give them a thank you and a way of saying, actually, you've trusted me and you've worked for me as well. So the first thing I do is, let me just write it down for you guys, is give them a 5-star Google review. Guys, when I say Google review, I speak quite a lot about, Google My Business myself. So when letting agents are, so actively promoting themselves online, a lot of people are looking at, what they're doing and based on tenants and landlords. What you can offer them is to really go out there and say, I've dealt with Anna from Winkworth, and this has been amazing, helping me throughout the process of, letting this property to me, and blah, blah, blah. So you know what, when you give them 5-star Google review and actually screenshot it and send it on an email to them saying, hey, I've just done that for you, it really helps the business. First of all, it really genuinely does. And secondly, also, they're gonna remember you because you've done them a massive favor. So I hope you guys are using this technique. I do it most of the time, and it's very, very important that that is quite a basic thing you can do while working with a letting agent, but actually they'll remember you for this. So when we move on to after giving a great Google review to the letting agent, although throughout the process you are going to build some great relationship with the agent, because you'll be constantly talking about when you're negotiating, you're gonna change contracts, agree, pay, and all that. You are going to build some great relationship with the agent. So once you've done Google My Review, you will then move on to my which is my second best, and I make sure I say all my investors, please make sure you do this, is to go with a thank you card and a box of chocolate. Right, and that, quite simple, guys. Again, once you've picked up the keys, that is quite personal to them. When you go there saying thank you to blah 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 from this company, or Anna from Winkworth, for example, thank you so much for your hard work, thank you for the whole team, for putting this all together, and give them a box of chocolate. So see, what happens is, on a busy day like, let's say Monday, you've walked in Monday afternoon and given them this, it's absolutely going to brighten up their day. And again, another way they're going to remember you, thinking, wow, this guy has put, or this girl's put a lot of effort in actually doing that for them. I can tell you by now, guys, these 2 things will actually make that letting agent very happy, and they will work for you. But now you move on to actually doing deals, and you will find letting agent that might not want to listen to you. And when you use, you've said you've worked with this letting agent, and they're quite happy to give you reference, you will open doors. And one of the things, again, once you keep doing deals, you see is, once somebody gives you a reference, so for example, Chancellor's given me a reference before for quite a few units. What I've done is I've always, again, made it extra special for the letting agent who's gone, out their way to actually give me a reference. So what I do is, once the deal is done, so you've approached a new letting agent, they haven't trust you as much. You're quite happy to use chancellors, for example, to give you a reference, and once they've done that, I will, again, because of what you've achieved through the letting agent and they've worked for you, I normally, what I do is, this time I'm quite different. I will send them a gift box and a postcard, quite a nice quirky postcard, depending on, you know, what they like. Can be regarding property as well. You can find them online on eBay, like 10 postcard for what, I think £2 or something like that. So again, what you're doing is making it quite different, quite special for that person who's helped you manage to secure another unit. And guys, again, this has worked really well for me. You know, I get my agents at the moment, they will also email me deals, but also at the same time, they know that, you know, whenever I'm taking deals in a new place, they've got that trust with me. And, you know, when I do things like this for them, they're absolutely open to, you know, not only know that I am a genuine person who's actually doing great deals for the letting agent, but also they're giving me an open door and they're helping me to get into all this new letting agents as well. As a property investor, you probably know that you guys are quite active online. You know, you're always looking deals through either Rightmove, Zoopla, OpenRent, Facebook Marketplace, Gumtree. So one of the things I've always done is, when I speak to my letting agents, I always ask them if they're on social media. And you know, some of them are actually started to go into their own digital marketing, or have hired someone to do it. And one of the things I do, and has worked for me quite a few times, is I actually go into their Facebook or, you know, any social media platform and give them a follow, right? And comment on their post actively. Right, so another thing you guys can do is just quite simple, give them a follow on social media platform and say, you know, this guy's amazing, blah blah blah. Give them a like, use your company profile to do it, that way you're actually promoting yourself as well. And yeah, just give them like on every picture, comment on pictures saying lovely lovely house, I've left from them before, fantastic agent. So when you do that, you're promoting your company yourself, but also you're in front of those, front of the eye of the letting agent, and they will talk in the office. This is something, guys, I've used it quite a few times. Again, when you're on social media, you see them posting, use that time to actually self-promote yourself, but also be able to be in front of the letting agent's eye. These were my 4 tips that I, you know, obviously use with my letting agents to make them work for me. I must say, over the time, 2018, 2019, even this year, I've had fantastic results using the same line again and again when I'm approaching new letting agents, especially the independent one as well. I will say to them, look, I've worked with letting agents like this, and they're quite happy to give you references. So what happens all of a sudden is those letting agents will, you know, contact them, find some referencing, and once they're happy, they will automatically start working for you, and also work for the landlord. At the end of the day, the landlord would want a successful tenant that is going to look after their property, and that's exactly what we're trying to achieve from them, to give them a win-win situation. Let me know if there's anything that I've missed through here, or you guys have worked with and has really worked for you. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will be posting a lot more other videos as well. Please give this channel a subscribe, a like, and I look forward to seeing you guys